It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far. And an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Steve, obviously things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, and here you see the results of those first 5 games, and it's been everything that we could have hoped for. And now at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. And judging by the noise that this crowd is making, that will not be an easy task.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Cleveland Indians.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. EK, any thoughts?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs. His approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
Danny Salazar will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matt, he's coming off a complete game victory in his last start. Looked great in that one. We'll see if he can continue that here.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Yan Gomes, he's behind the plate. Yanni Mal, that's what they like to call him. Very good back there. Not only does he have the good physical attributes, but he's very good at calling a game, kind of leading his pitching staff. We'll see how he does in this one.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Well, nobody in that dugout's going to give him high fives for striking out. But, you know, at least he forced that starter to expend a lot of energy here to get the job done. You know, in the first inning, that won't be lost on his teammates.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Almonte sprinting after it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Oh, you can definitely feel and tell that it's October out there. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. Here, this ball sounded pretty good off the bat, and you wonder if it would have been a different story if it was mid-July out there.
Joey Gallo will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Eric Hosmer will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Almonte giving chase. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Rangers are in the run column first on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Texas. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He comes into this one following a 5 RBI performance last game. Hopefully his teammates can continue giving him the opportunities to come through with runners in scoring position.
Yu Darvish is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matty, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Rangers will align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, out there at first base, Eric Hosmer. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award, but he's not known just for being a great defensive player. Runs the bases well, swings the bat, just comes out and grinds every single game. We'll see what he does in this one.
Darvish pauses. 1-1 pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Casilla is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting second, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Stepping in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Oh, just a great swing right there. This is a cut fastball, which it'll work back toward a left-handed hitter. He just squares this ball up and rips it into right field.
2-1, here it is. There goes Brantley. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball was smoked.
So striding in, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Darvish a check on first, but the runner's back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. One there.
Oh, and he nearly got that double play he needed to get himself out of the inning. But you see the good hard slide here at second base and the return throw just a little too late. So that'll be scored a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Standing in now, Yan Gomes. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. All tied at 1-1. Jarrett Parker will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just one game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Marcos Casilla will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Rougned Odor into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
And it's full now, 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tapper up the line. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Carlos Santana strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Here's the 3-1. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, a great job there on the mound. You see, he fell behind 3-0 and then decided he'd better start pounding the strike zone a little more. And that's a good pitch there that finally sets him down.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the put out.
Into the box now, Angel Ojeda. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. This one's flared toward left center. Reyes onto the grass, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Frank Lockwood will stand in, and you see the numbers for the series so far. He's really been one of their unsung heroes.
Well, it seems like in just about every series, you get that one guy who really steps up, and he's been that guy so far.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. One and two, here it comes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 9th, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's been able to bounce back strongly after that first inning home run, and he's set down 6 in a row now since then.
Lorenzo Cain stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more. It's Game 6, and we're back after this. Giovanni Urshela will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
In now, Francisco Lindor. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Taken high and deep to right. Parker ranging back. Still going back. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And it gives the Indians a 3-1 lead.
Well, it's just a little and not a terrible location, really. But if you're sitting on that pitch in that spot, you could certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some right there. That's a two-run homer.
Into the box, Patrick Connolly. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his third home run of this series, and the Tribe have opened it up to 4-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Stepping in now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry, too. That's just not right.
Yan Gomes is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
If you're going to try and bunt with 2 strikes, which, look, I wouldn't do it, but you've got to make sure you're at least going after a pitch in the strike zone. I mean, how bad does that look when you strike out trying to bunt at a pitch that it's not even close? I'll tell you how bad. Real bad.
Into the box now, Carlos Santana. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. Cleveland's out in front, 4-1. Charlie Blackmon will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and They've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a heck of an effort that time, but the throw's too late, and that'll certainly be scored an infield single to lead off the inning.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single. Just their second hit of the ball game so far.
One and one, here it is. Hit sharply toward the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
Eric Hosmer is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
High pop-up. Calling for it, Urshela. And that retires the side. One left for Texas. They trail it 4-1. Abraham Almonte lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Parker is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next,
well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets the 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Now to the plate, Angel Ojeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. Set to deal on 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
And here's a guy that needed a quick inning after giving up 3 runs the last time around. He's got the first 2 outs here. He's looking a lot more determined out there now.
Giovanni Urshela comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Casilla has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Indians go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Marcos Casilla heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Ruknadodor stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Urshela near the bag at third. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
He gets another easy pop up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Frank Lockwood is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Francisco Lindor will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Casilla moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know what? I think he's got the right idea here with 2 strikes. All he's trying to do is shorten up and drive the ball the other way. But he didn't square it up quite the way he'd like to, and he just lofts it into the outfield for an easy out.
In now, Michael Brantley. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Into the box, Patrick Connolly, and he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Normally that 2-seamer has a lot more movement to it. It's been pretty straight for him in this one, and he's gotten into trouble because of it.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Lockwood corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Connolly is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Yan Gomes will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or
Or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up 1 home run in the inning. So this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Cole Hamlin is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Carlos Santana digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Parker racing back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And the runner from second is in to score. And not in time as the second run scores.
Oh, and a big swing of the bat right there. And he would have loved a 3-run homer, and he didn't miss that one by a whole lot. This is going to be off the wall out there. But as far as the consolation prize goes, I think he's going to be more than happy to check into second base with a 2-run double.
Stepping in now, Abraham Almonte. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Another good inning here for the Indians. Hey, fun times in Cleveland again. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Jose Reyes will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Heading out toward shallow right. Chisenhall moving to his left. 1 out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit the other way out toward right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Charlie Blackmon steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And the count will be full. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. High and deep to right. Chisenhall going back on it at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1. Angel Ojeda will try it again. 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Hamels peers in. Here's the 3-2. Hard liner toward short. But there to flag it down is the shortstop Reyes, and that's out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
In now, Giovanni Urshela. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. It's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Francisco Lindor will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Seven runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
And with all the runs that have scored tonight, you'd think that ball would have had some carry to it. I don't think he got that one flush, though.
Michael Brantley Stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're on top 7-1. Back in Cleveland, Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Joey Gallo will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Chop this one right side. Santana's got it. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row? He's retired now. He's just making it look easy.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Jarrett Parker will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 7-1. Luke Jackson will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Jackson.
Patrick Connolly will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. In the air, out to right. Moving under it, Parker. 1 down.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
Lonnie Chisenhall digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses 2-2.
2-2.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Oh, and he botches it.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Into the box, Yan Gomes. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
41, Carlos Santana.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You know, and this is his power side from the left side. He's got quite a bit more pop in that bat hitting left-handed.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Center fielder number 35, Abraham Almonte.
Abraham Almonte gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
1-1, here it comes. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And the pitch on 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. Marcos Casilla will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he falls behind him here as that pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Texas left fielder. Now a swing and a fly ball. Chisenhall on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. On the ground to third. Urshela scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Ruknadodor will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the series, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Frank Lockwood will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a good performance here in this one as he'll give a tip of the cap to the home crowd after he departs, yielding just 2 earned runs. Enrique Burgos will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Enrique Burgos.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat, and this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Jose Reyes will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Urshela has got it, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Indians 7 and the Rangers 2. Elvis Arrojo is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Elvis Arrojo.
Angel Ojeda digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer so far in the series, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Standing in now, Giovanni Urshela. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Kane going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of this series, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
But as a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. But here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor. Hit hard to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Gallo over to his left. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
And that's probably going to be his final at-bat. So you figure he won't get his 3rd home run of the game, but still, he's been a real handful here in this one.
Patrick Connolly is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is line to left. Casillas under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Indians on top, 9-2. And welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Hideki Maeda will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Maeda.
Lorenzo Cain will come forward now trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Tap foul at home plate. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Charlie Blackmon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And that's low, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Joey Gallo strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ripped down the first base line. but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch on its way. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Urshela is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. High fly ball out to deep right field. Chisenhall ranging back. Fun times in Cleveland. The Indians are going to the World Series.
Well, this is really a great moment for these guys. They are the American League champions, and now they're going to get a shot to play for the ultimate prize, a chance at winning a World Series.
The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Michael Brantley. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
For Eric Karros, Steve Crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Championship Series on MLB The Show.